Okay, so I wanted to address this, just knowing that the other day I asked Mari to either message Anastacia or just make a post tagging her, preferably the Good Vibe Corner, and asking her if she's done with me or what, right? Because I remember posting that video, and I had addressing these the three late birthdays for December that I didn't get a chance to do because it was so hectic. My December was so hectic, I didn't have the time to really do the edits, right? So I had Mari post that, and whether she wants to do it on her page or the Good Vibe Corner. And yes, I did see that she showed me Cassandra responded, at least thanking me, even though it was late. But when it comes to Anastacia, she hasn't said a thing. So I asked Mari to message her again, or make a post asking her if she's fed up with me. And turns out, I asked her, what was it, yesterday? And she told me that Anastacia hasn't said anything. Let's just face it at this point that she's, if I have to, I'll accept it, that she's probably done with me too. Alright? Let this be no surprise. Look, I have not done anything to her for the past year, that since we last hung out for that breakfast, supposedly my breakfast for my birthday breakfast with her and Russ, that we didn't get a chance to eat in that place, knowing that she had to go to mass, that we had to go everything as far as our food. And so unfortunately we just we had to leave, knowing that we didn't get a chance to enjoy our time eating there. So, but that was last year, and I had to drop her off in the house and drop off Russ, and then I just eventually ate a coffee bean, and was ordering my drink, of course, and had my food, and that was pretty much that. So look, I did not have her contact, and look, I blocked everyone. I had to delete some numbers as well, and she was one of them, unfortunately. I tried to look for it on my what was it? I tried to look for it in my hard copy list of all the contacts, and she wasn't even there for whatever reason. And it's just now, I have no choice but to go on to Messenger and ask her. But my thing is, because of my corrupted mental health at the time, knowing I was still in that dump, and knowing that I didn't want to be back on Facebook for that particular reason, just being in that dump, that continues to mentally corrupt me to this day. It's why I didn't want to bother going to Messenger or Facebook, because Messenger is connected with Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a separate app, it's still connected with Facebook. So yeah, she's just, I'm under the impression now that I think she just left me. All right, because if she ignored me and Mari tried to get her to respond, or to try to reach out to me and what have you, she would have, Anastacia would have at least responded. But unfortunately, it got to a point where she didn't, and I know it's already over a little over a year now, and at this point it seems like she has already moved on. I'm gonna look at it that way. So I know my ex close friendships memorial wall is already up and pretty much redecorated with the Valentine stuff, with the Valentine theme. But the thing is, she's done. I'm gonna take it as she's done with me. Yes, I have that one picture on my of me and her and an ex close friend memorial wall, and I already had to make some room for Eliza and me and me and Dewey, and now it's going to be Anastasia's turn at this point. So another friendship gone. I'm just going to see it that way. Another friendship gone. Unless I get a new job where, for the most part, I can turn things around. But right now, I think it's clear to me that this friendship is done and over with. And look, it's not as bad as like the way it ended. It wasn't any bad blood, unlike in the first stint in 2018. We reconnected, got a second chance at our friendship, even though we didn't hang out as much as we did before. But I think after this one, it's like, she's probably just had it. And look, I miss her. I miss Anastacia. And I'll still do her birthday edit, the birthday from last year, but I'm not really gonna bother posting it. So it is what it is, man. Maybe just save it for the future, maybe later this year, assuming that I already have a new job by then. Right now, I still got a whole lot of issues to deal with, and that's first and foremost. And I'm gonna have to focus on that strictly, knowing what I've been through on the night after the night of January 9th, and obviously still being in my dump. That's only going to continue to mentally corrupt me as I've been. So another friendship gone. My condolences to our friendship, and that's just that, man. Shoot. All right. Hell, I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe Anastacia does not use Facebook anymore. I don't know. I wouldn't know because I'm not on anymore. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So we'll see. Well, as of this recording, I'm seeing it as that we're officially done. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.